Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here and welcome to episode 10 of Skilling to Glory. The aim for today is to play the final 4 games in Division 7 and we pretty much have to win all of them in order to actually gain promotion to Division 6. So that's what we're going to be trying to do for today's episode. We start things off coming up against a pretty basic Premier League team in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. And we actually start things off here with El Sharawi. He got the ball from the goalkeeper, but then for an open net basically, he puts it wide. I did not believe what I saw. Then in the 13th minute, I make, oh my god, just a stupid mistake. I picked up a red card with Miranda after 13 minutes, and considering I had to win all the games, I knew that it was going to be very tough. But a few minutes later though, we do take the lead with Ben Arfa, and an easy goal, which the goalkeeper had no chance of saving, and yeah, we make it 1-0. But then minutes later, I don't know what my defenders were doing, but my opponent makes it 1-1. Just a stupid goal to concede, really, and yeah, we had to start all over again. But then it is Rodrigo, our striker, who taps it in after some great stuff from El Sharawi, making it 2-1, giving us the lead back. Then it is again Rodrigo in the second half to make it 3-1. Scoring yet again another pretty decent goal. Then in the 65th minute, he has the ball with Markovic, who then plays it on through to Tadic, plays it on through to Musa. I tried to go for the slide tackle. I was probably a bit too early as I wanted to like kind of slide in front of my opponent and sort of block the ball. But he made it 3-2 with Musa to give him something back. Then we got another chance which got saved by the goalkeeper. Then 76th minute, I was so afraid he was going to make the equalizer. And he was so close as well. Big save there from Neto to pretty much secure us the win, because that's how the game ended after 19 minutes. End up winning 3-2, and we got the first 3 points in the bag. That is obviously a good start to this episode. Then we decided to switch teams back to the Gelson Martin skill squad, and we come up against this side, a Bundesliga team in the 4-3-3 formation with some pacey players up front. And we start things off after 6 minutes. It is Gelson Martinez on the left hand side, actually, a fake drag back there, plays it on through here, and then it is eventually Tyson who turns around and then with a very calm finish past the goalkeeper, making it 1-0 for us. Then he gets himself some chances too with Sabitzer, which I think was a center attacking midfielder, but luckily enough he didn't score. The 17th minute, still very early into the game, we get a chance here too with Tyson after his goalkeeper kind of made a mistake with the goal kick, but we couldn't finish it off into a goal either. But then 22nd minute, it is Doumbia who makes it 2-0. Gives us a more of a comfortable lead in the game. Then still really early on, after some great stuff there, it is Tyson who plays it on through to Doumbia. A nice Berber spin to beat the defender. But then we hit the post from the rebound. Tyson couldn't slide it in either. And yeah, that was about it for halftime. You could see that the stats were kind of even. And I felt I needed to change something. So what I decided to do is actually change my camera settings back to the ones I've been using for pretty much, I don't know, the last couple of years, I think. In FIFA 17, I used this camera as well, but in FIFA 18, I thought maybe like switch things up, maybe use a different camera, but decided to switch back to this camera since I feel it is easier for skilling, since you have more of a direct view on the players. Meanwhile, we scored a really scrappy goal. You can actually see that we didn't cross the ball just got deflected, and we somehow managed to get the ball to Gelson Martins and made it 3-0. But yeah, going back to the camera settings, it is the camera setting which actually used to be the default one back in FIFA 10 and FIFA 11, I think. And since that is basically my favorite FIFA, or at least those are like my favorite FIFA games, I sort of prefer the camera style they used to have. So that's also a reason why I wanted to go with this one again. And you also don't really notice the crowd that much, which I think is a bit pointless when playing a game. Like, you see too much of the crowd with the basic camera setting, and also the telebroadcast one, the one I actually used before switching to this one. But anyways, you can see after we actually 3-0 up, my opponent got himself back to 3-2. But then in the 90th minute, I score a very, very nice goal with Gelson Martins after he had a lot of chances, which he completely blasted over the crossbar. But this one, he stayed very calm. Great finish. Despite the stats actually being very, very even, we still managed to win 4-2, and overall a great game for us. Then we move on, what will be the third game of the episode, and we come against a team which I think was full Portuguese. And he had actually 3 5-star skillers up front, including Nani, player with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. A very nice upgrade he obviously had compared to FIFA 17. because I think back then he had I think 4-star or 3-star weak foot even. But he had some skillers in his team. But we started off after 20 minutes, a very nice goal there. Some quick passing, which also includes some skill moves. Again, the Jovinko turn, probably one of the best skill moves this year. And yeah, a great finish there from, I think, Pizzi. Then straight from kickoff, he went on the attack here with Gelson Martins. Runs through my defense. He tries to shoot on goal, but we just got in time there with the goalkeeper. And then this happened. I dropped the ball. I want to kick it forward. But then we pretty much gave the ball back to Nani, who then lobs the ball over my goalkeeper, who didn't react afterwards. And he makes it 1-1. Again, a really dumb goal, which I was like, what the hell is going on? But then minutes later, we score a beauty of a goal here with Doumbia from quite far outside the box. A really nice finesse shot. Then look at this, 26 minutes. I don't know what was going on. Like, this game had some really weird moments on both sides. His defender, Semedo, I think it was, wasn't even able to control the ball normally. And yeah, from that we did score a very nice goal by Tyson. Yet again includes the Jovinko turn, and yeah, all of a sudden we were 3-1 up, still being in the first half. Very nice finish. Then in the 39th minute, from a corner, he gets it in actually with Pepe, his defender, to make it 3-2 before halftime. Then into the second half, he gets himself a huge chance here as well with Gelson Martins. Big save there from Perrin. And that's pretty much how the game ended. The second half, like the remaining minutes, weren't really that interesting. And yeah, we ended up winning the game yet again. So we move on. It will be the final game of the episode. If we would win this game, we would secure promotion. And we come up against a Premier League side in the false 9 formation. Strong team with some very good players on the wings with Coutinho and also Salah. And we start things off after 11 minutes. A cross here to the near post to Williams. His goalkeeper, Petr Cech, did not react whatsoever. And we got the early lead, the lead that we obviously needed in this game. Then 14th minute, after a roulette, it is Ben Arfa with a really nice shot into the top corner, making it 2-0. 32nd minute, across to the back post there to Roberto Firmino, who just headed it into the side net. And we got extremely lucky, because usually that is a goal. Like, those type of crosses are the ones which are really effective in FIFA 18. Then into the second half we go. 65th minute, it is Rodrigo there on the right hand side. A couple of step-overs, a fake shot. To another fake shot here. Tried to cross it in there to Ben Arfa, who gets a head onto it, but easy save there for Petr Cech. Minutes later, from a throw, we managed to intercept the ball again. It is Inaki Williams who cuts in with a few barrels, shoots kind of weirdly, and then from the rebound, it is El Shaarawy who goes with the Rabona cross, trying to reach out to Ben Arfa again. Pick it up here with Borja Valero, but an easy save again for Petr Cech. And you can see from the match facts that my opponent had some shots, but none of them were on target, and we probably could have scored more goals. But in the end, we end up winning the game, and that meant we did secure promotion to Division 6, which I was really happy with, especially since we got a really bad start. Like, we lost like 4 games in a row or something, or 3 games in a row in the previous episode. But to end this episode off, I decided to pick up a new stadium, which I think is the one from Hertha BSC. We also picked up some new kits, which are the ones from Leipzig. And to end it all off, I also decided to change up the teams. You can see that I got some inspiration from the opponent I played against. I decided to actually pick up Nani. You can see him up front there, the striker. He actually has 5-star skill, was 5-star weak foot, as I mentioned before. And yeah, also decided to change the formation to the 4-3-3 attack. We got some players in the squad, which we've already had, of course. We also have this man here, Douglas Costa. I was really excited to use him. Obviously, a great winger. And here's the main man, Nani, 5-star skill, was 5-star weak foot. Like, not the quickest this year, but I think, especially with that 5-star weak foot, he'll do a good job as a striker. Right winger, again, we have Gelson Martins. Already played 21 games with him. And then as sort of the main team, I suppose it is called Team 1. We have this side. Again, same formation, but we still need to buy one more player. At the time, I did not have enough coins to actually pick him up straight away, so we'll do that in the next episode. But yeah, very solid team. It's pretty much Serie A again, which also includes 2 players from the Liga Santander, the La Liga. We also have this guy, Zielinski, 4-star skill, was 5-star weak foot. Very nice looking player with some pretty decent defensive stats too. Then we have another player with 5-star weak foot in Ben Yedder as the cam. He's a striker by default, but I'll put him back as a cam since I think Muriel and Ben Yedder would be a good duo. Then left winger, we have El Shaarawy again. He used to be a player with 5-star weak foot once. I think FIFA 12 it was, but now it's 2-star weak foot, unfortunately. Striker, we have Muriel, also a 4-star skiller, and that's the right winger, we have Quadrado. So that is the other team. Those are the 2 teams we're going to be testing out in the next episode. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to. But anyway, that's where we're going to be ending off this episode. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.